Hi, this is a reading for client 10018. It's an ancestral spread to make contact with loved ones that have passed on, spirit guides, angels, all the good stuff. I have pre-shuffled, and it was pretty strong even just when I wrote down the general question of what should I know. I'm going to shuffle just a little bit more so you can see that I am shuffling the deck. I don't do edits in my videos, so just mind the pause for a moment. You're a thorough person because I never shuffle this long. It tells me a lot about the energy that surrounds you and and the people that surround you, the presences. Oh, they're done. Okay. I'm going to cut it once. Ta-dam. Now these first four cards, this is who we're chatting with. And then these second row of four, this is the message. And then if we need to pull more, we will. But let's see what we got. First card is the Knight of Swords. So this is a more of a teenage type spirit. Doesn't mean that they are teenagers, but it does mean that they youthful, someone quick with words, probably doesn't think before they speak. It's just like boom, words out of the mouth. Not sure yet if it's male or female. This is a strong person, though. People listen to what they have to say. This is definitely whoever this is definitely ready to talk to you because it's like, pow, I'm ready. And strong. Someone who was not only just, well, they presented themselves incredibly confidently. It was a very confident person when they were here on Earth. And in control, meaning like, how do I describe this? In control of, not impulses necessarily, because they were very spitty with the words, had to get the words out, but they understood who they were, and they weren't ashamed. This was someone who understood they had I don't want to say a big mouth, but like, you know, people that are just like, they speak before they think. I'm gonna say it's a female. There's a lot, or at least there's a lot of female energy. This is someone who worked very hard to attain what they did, and they probably had a lot, and even especially in the end, we're surrounded with a lot of beautiful things. It could even be someone who really enjoyed the outdoors or gardening. It seems like the presence passed at an older age. With a bit of a weaker body. Their mind was stronger than their body. And didn't feel like they were, even though they accomplished probably quite a bit, they didn't feel like they were quite done. So, to break it down for you in simplest terms, this could also be someone that is in your life now, from a previous incarnation, if that makes any sense. But this to me tells me that this person has either incarnated or reincarnated or plans to reincarnate. If you take a look, I haven't been showing you all these. I wanted to kind of read them for a second. The body positioning on these is very interesting to me. It kind of shows me that this person grew into who they were. I can see the phases of their life here in a way, right? This is very like youthful, uncontrollable, like uncontrollable mouth. We've established that. Also very matronly. Again, I get the sense that this is a woman's spirit, a female or female energy. Sometimes males can have that female energy, but I'm really getting female in this, and my stomach, yeah, my throat's starting to feel a little choked up. So this is definitely a female spirit. Queen of Pentacles, see how she looked, garden, outdoors. This is an appreciative person, but didn't get done all that they wanted to get done, so they want to come back, or have come back. This is the Star, and it's really, this is a hope. This is the hope card, but it also represents distant goals. So I'm willing to bet that the message that's coming for you has to do with learning, following your heart without regret is what I heard. I get following and regret. In the middle, there's a little bit of static. Following your path without regret. Staying true to yourself, really honing that inner strength. And it's interesting to me, with the word, this could also be, this is just words. Swords are words. You have 2 major arcana cards. So this is also someone who's, that you're going to get a wise message. Here is the message. This is the person. Here's the message. Number 1, it's time to let go of these anxieties that you've been feeling because they're self-inflicted. A lot of it has to do with your dreams. A lot of it has to do with your dreams. It's time to let it go. I heard it's time to let go of what? I'm not sure. It's time to get a little bit more in tune with your emotions. Sorry, I'll show you these as we go. You can see the 9 of Swords is mad anxious. But it's like you've built yourself, they're letting me know that you've built yourself a wall. You are basically holding yourself prisoner with your own thought patterns. And it's time to let it go. And how to do that is by being able to being able to grasp onto your own emotions. When they pop, instead of suppressing them, it's time to start acknowledging them. So when they pop up, instead of being like, I'll deal with this later, is what I heard, it's time to deal with this now. It's time to deal with the feelings in the moment as they happen. And no, it's not going to be, easy. It's not going to be like, oh, I'm going to go ahead and deal with this emotion of, anxiety right this second, and it's all better. No, but they're telling you that you need to take the first step in acknowledging it. At least acknowledge when you have your anxiety, when you have your feelings of when you're overwhelmed. It's a really good idea for you to stop, take a breath, and just acknowledge that you're there instead of letting it build. So it's super duper important for you to become a little more self-aware of your emotional state, is what they're telling me, because it's going to help. It's actually blocking your progress in whatever you're doing, and everything. Your emotions are a big key here. This is the Thief card. Oh, it's time to let go of the things that just kind of no longer serve you. You have a great opportunity right now to pick and choose what you decide to take with you, in whatever regard that means. Words, basically thoughts. So especially in regard to this anxiety here, you have a choice. They're letting you know, it's almost like a scream. They're letting you know that you have a choice as to how you want to feel. But you can't decide until you acknowledge. If you think that this is a constant state, you're wrong. And it's time to let go of that. They just keep saying, time to let go, time to let go. And I trust that stuff. And they're letting me know that your emotions are a big help, or a big factor in that. You're not acknowledging your emotions. I don't know if you feel like someone is like taking something away from you right now, or if you, but you're more in control than you think. Also, you're much more in control of all of this than you think, especially your emotional state. It's time to stop letting people make you feel a certain way too. You're coming from this ancestor. They're also obviously screaming. Use your inner strength. Use your words. We're all gonna. God, that's awful. But it's what I heard. We're all gonna die. So, so get it together. I mean, whoever is present right now for this is a very, very strong presence. So I told you, so matter of fact, and just like quick with it all, and it's great. It's refreshing. But they're basically saying, "Buck up, Buttercup." I'm so sorry. Okay, so then our last card. Oh, it's time to be a little more free and celebrate. I don't know if you've been hanging out with your friends lately, but they're also saying, look to your friends for some help. Because they're not, you're not going to always have the same friends forever. This is the card of parties and celebrations, and they might actually be telling you, hey, have a drink, which is really funny, or they might be telling you it's time to have a party. Go to a party, be social. Being around other people is going to be a really, really good thing for you right now. But they're definitely, I don't know if they're telling you to have a drink. I don't know if you drink. But whatever it is, it's time for you to do something that makes you feel better. And with other people. It's time to be around other people, like minds, friends, sisters. But this is a very female, or it could even be, homosexual friends. But this is a very female-oriented card. It's time to, it's like a goddess party, see? I love these girls. They're, getting down on it. So, to recap, here's what we have. Yeah, oh, I'm sorry, but whoever is here is so funny. They're like, yeah, get on with it. I swear to you. They're like, she knows who I am, which is really funny to me. But curb your anxiety with your emotions. Don't let other people take shit from you that is yours. And know that you have a choice on how much you give to people, what you say to people, how much of your thoughts to give them even. Put your thoughts back into yourself. How to acknowledge these moments comes with that first spark of emotion, that pang that you get in your gut whenever you're for lack of a better one, guilt. Everyone knows what guilt feels like because it sucks you in the gut. So, when you have that feeling of anything, even if you're happy but you don't want to show it, it's time to let yourself be happy. It's time to let yourself cry if you need to. Those moments are real, and it's your body telling you something. Because really, it seems like the block here is this emotion and an isolation. It's time to get out and see people, even if it's just, I don't know. I get the sense that there's a lot of isolation also in this right now. Even if it's just in the brain, if you don't have people in your life that you feel like are like-minded, it's more important probably to find them and hang out and see them, and whatever that means. However, you need to do that. Even if it means a phone call. Oh, I'm telling you, this woman, I feel like this is an ancestor that died old. This could be like a grandmother. This could be an aunt, a mother. But they definitely just have that bitey energy that is... It's harmless. That's what's so funny about it, because they're so, I just want to cry, because they're so confident in who they are, and they learned so much, and they were like, and I'm coming back. Oh my gosh, I haven't had this such a lively spirit around in a long time. So I hope that there's something that you can take from this. And if not, if you have any further questions about this, because whenever we do ancestral spreads, sometimes it gets a little choppy because it's a medium spread. It's receiving communication and relaying communication. So sometimes things get a little lost in translation. If you have any questions, please send me an email. I am so happy to elaborate on any of this, and I'm actually really sad to leave whoever's here, but it goes, oh my gosh, seriously, it makes me want to cry. It's the most intense thing. Oh, stop worrying. Stop worrying. They just keep saying, stop worrying. Let yourself cry. It's also another thing. Maybe that's also why I'm feeling this. It's like, let yourself cry. It's not a bad thing to let yourself, nope, it doesn't, not letting anyone down. No one takes anything from you when you cry. If anything, it makes you stronger. And then you can move forward. You can be happy. You can be out in public again, too. That's another, whew, yeah. Well, I think we'll have to stop there because I think I'm now at this point I'll just keep saying the same things over and over again. But whoever this is hooting and hollering, so that's exciting. Again, any questions, send me an email, and thank you so much for purchasing your reading. Bye.